Hi, my name is Inez.
And I'm Andy.
And we are 5 feet tall. So there are several words in our language that they are not able to be translated to English.
Really, nigga?
Words and phrases.
Yeah, like we say things and we mean something, and when you translate it to English,
It makes no sense.
yeah, it doesn't mean exactly what we're saying. Like, well, you're gonna see.
You're gonna see. But it's funny, whenever I'm having a conversation with someone and I'm like, this phrase in Spanish would fit perfectly for the situation,
Yeah.
but if I say it, you're not gonna understand. I mean, I still
Yeah.
say it and they just ask, what are you talking about? And I'm
Yeah.
like, I can't explain.
So let's do this. Compadre o comadre.
O comadre.
It's basically godfather or godmother, but it's like,
But not
like an
really.
intimate thing. Like sometimes they're not even the godfather of your child, and you're like, comadre, ¿cómo está?
There are family members who have really, really close friends that they just call comadre, compadre, te quiero. So this was really weird moving here, because when you start dating in our islands, there's an order.
Yeah.
So you start dating and you like that person, and then before you actually say I love you, you say te quiero, which means
I care for you.
I like you,
I
or
like you?
I mean, literally translated, it means I want you. But we say
Not
it,
exactly that
it's
either.
not that. We use it before I love you, so it's like I like you, but it's still affectionate, and there's nothing like that. People here go straight to I love you, so that's really weird, because it feels like the
Yeah.
word I love you is thrown. Like you've been with your boyfriend for a month, and they're like I love you.
Bruh.
We use this one a lot, and we say it differently in our islands. We
Yeah.
say me cago en 10.
My country was like, me cago en 25.
They're a little more dramatic.
It's when you're desperate and you don't know, like it's like a phrase that comes out because you're not able to.
You're frustrated.
something,
It comes
yeah.
out of frustration.
Like, yeah.
It's like saying
It's like fuck.
fucking shit.
Yeah.
It's like saying fucking shit.
But it's not the same.
It's
thing.
not. And if you translate it, it literally means I shit
shit.
in 10 or I shit in 25. Come mierda.
If you translate it to English, is eat shit.
If she were to come out for one of these videos wearing like a gold necklace and like looking like a
come
fucking,
mierda.
I'd be like, diablo de come mierda. Soplamoco. It means booger blow boogers. You know when you go to blow your nose with a tissue and sometimes you want it to go all the way up, so you twist it and then you stick it up, or like so you can sleep at night. So apparently a soplamoco is when you take a paper towel or something and you twist it like that, and don't put it in your nose, but then you like smack the person with it. That's called a soplamoco. There is no translation for this word.
Chancletazo. This is a chancleta. It's basically a slipper. This is a chancletazo.
It's also a weapon.
It is a weapon.
Metí la pata.
He fucked up.
Metí la pata is I fucked up.
Don't Americans say
Basically
fucked up? People say don't stick your nose in other people's business, but metí la pata is when you've already done it. Sudar la gota gorda.
Oof. Is when you
Pasaste un susto.
yeah, when you got
something
like you got the scare of your life.
like anime. That actually reminds me of anime. When they're like, and then the big, esos son otros 20 pesos.
Okay, in my country we said esos son otro 500. And it's basically when it's another thing. Like you're not talking about the same thing. I start talking about my period.
Oh no, because giving birth, and you're like, oh, those are another $20. Like we're
Exactly.
talking about different kinds of pain. Doesn't compare when things don't compare one to the other.
Vaina is in English it's like a knife. Like if you translate it, it's like
I say it was like sheath or
sheath
something like
or
that.
something like that. But vaina in my country is like a thing or whatever. It can mean something good, something bad, something ridiculous, a person, a thing, anything. Pásame esa vaina.
¿Qué vaina?
Tú estás comiéndote esa vaina tan mala.
Amotinado. I think we
Literally.
have different meanings for it in Puerto Rico and in...
What means in your country?
To me, estar amotinado, to be amotinado, I have no idea how to translate it in English. It has no translation.
Nope.
It's just to like, when you're lazy, you don't want to do anything, and someone walks in and they find me like laying on the couch and they're like,
Oh.
"Why tú estás amotinado?"
No, in my country, amotinado is when you're rebel. When you're like,
rebel?
when you don't want to do anything and you're like, I'm not
yeah.
gonna do that shit. Tú estás amotinado.
Oh, see, different meanings. Ay virgen, which means, oh virgin. The way Puerto Ricans say it is I virgen.
Yeah, American people say
virgen.
I virgen.
I
With
virgen.
an R.
But it just kind of means like, oh my god, oh my,
Oh my.
oh my.
But it's the dramatic way because oh my god is like oh my god like something bad.
Yeah.
And you're like when you say I virgen you're like I virgen. This is when someone and you usually you say it when someone does something that you're like that is too fucked up. You're like I virgen. How do you think about that?
Yeah, and you have to. It's a phrase that goes with the gesture. Ay, virgen. Cromo.
Is when a person, can be a woman or a man, is hot as hell. You don't use that word for anybody, not even like a cute person. It's like
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about me.
so if you translate that word in English, it's Chrome, like Google Chrome. But in Spanish, when you say eso está cromo, oh my god, that person needs to be like Chris Hemsworth or Ryan Gosling. Also, it's when someone is like very strong, like has their muscles like in everything. For example, The Rock. Ese hombre está cromo.
En su casa lo conocen.
Very despective phrase because
It kind of
basically when you say that you don't know that person, nobody knows that person. That only in her house they know them. They know.
So if she were to talk to me about someone and like, oh, you know this girl that we graduated with, blah, blah, blah. And when you try to be kind of like a bitch, instead of saying, oh no, I don't know who you go, en su casa la conocen.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, in their house,
It's
they know
very
her. I don't know who the hell she
mean.
is.
It's
Nor
a
do I
very
care.
mean phrase, even if you
We're mean
say it.
people. La puerca mambo. What it means is that if someone comes out dresses or like accessorizes, I should say, she has to match her whole outfit and she has to match her beautiful, big, ridiculous necklace, and she has to wear bracelets that are matching. If it's a turquoise necklace, it's a 3 turquoise bracelets, turquoise earrings, and then her sunglasses, and then this, and then turquoise eyeshadow. It doesn't necessarily mean you don't have to be matching. It's like you just a lot. You're wearing a lot.
If you have more phrases or words in Spanish that can't be translated in English, don't forget to comment down below. And also don't forget to like, comment, and share, and subscribe. Like over here.
I'm done. This is the last video I'm doing this. I'm moving on to bigger, better things. Do not.
Bye!
Te amo.
Tú me amas.
Yo te amo, mami.
Yo también te amo, mami.